All right, everybody, just getting situated here. It's a sunny day out here. I got my umbrella with me, and I'm just going to do a little time over here at the launch site now. You can see the top of my umbrella in the thing there. 4 p.m. We got a little wind, we got a lot of sun. Just seemed like a good time to go live over here at the launch site. I'm not sure if anything's going to happen or not. Just it's a nice day. It feels like a good time to be out here. Some type of white truck here in front. Kind of a continuation. I just did a live stream from over at the build site and chatted with a bunch of news and stuff like that, and just getting this new live stream going here at the launch site. I have an umbrella with me, actually. SN24 on the SPMT. Where? Oh, you mean over at the build site, huh? Owen. Are you saying that right now over there at the build site? There's a SPMT with the Starship on it. There aren't any road closures for today, so maybe tomorrow they would. I would imagine if they're going to move it, that'll be tomorrow. Elon tweeted. Oh, cool. Awesome. It is a hot day. I have plenty of juice on the iPhone battery, but it is hot. We could always, if it got too hot, the screen could turn off, but it looks like we're good. I'm holding the umbrella and everything is good, so we'll see. It's kind of the excitement of the day kind of thing, you know? See what's going on there. I'm not sure what this white truck is doing here, but we got sunny skies. There aren't hardly any clouds in the sky. A little bit to the west of here, there's some clouds, and to the southwest there are some clouds. But to the north, directly above, to the east, and to the southeast, there's no clouds at all. Got blue skies. This would be a great day to launch. I don't know anything about the atmospheric conditions, but at least here to this area at the ground level there, it looks pretty good. All right, this white truck is leaving. Or at least moving out of the way here. There's another vehicle here as well. It's kind of, it looks like maybe the guard vehicle or whatever, but it's got some nice tires on it. I saw that when I got here as well. So. I get in front of the camera just to be on camera. I haven't gotten much on the camera here today. I am sporting the umbrella. It's a new $5 umbrella from Walmart, and the MSX hat. I got to hold the umbrella over the phone though, so yep. Not sure if anything's going to happen today, but it is almost evening. It's beyond 4 p.m. and just enjoying the day. I might jump in the ocean again later today. So take care. Good to see you. I'll probably do a half hour here, if not longer, and just see how the show goes. I get my other camera out too. I felt like bringing out the other camera and kind of doing some close-ups or something. So I'm gonna get that out of the truck, and I will be back momentarily. All right. Wonder if any of you do any arts or crafts or anything like that. This video for me is kind of like an artsy, crafty kind of thing. Sorry. Gotta watch that umbrella there. All right. All right. Move that a little bit up. Just a minute. There we go. That's better. Okay. It's good to be out here. I haven't really been out here like this in a long time. With an umbrella and everything. If any of you want to see anything, I have the Nikon camera next to me, and I can zoom in on anything, and then take the iPhone and look at that at the LCD screen of the Nikon. So, got some good capability here today. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see close up. If not, that's no worries. Just enjoying the day. I'll zoom in on a few things here too. Kind of tilt down here with the camera. All right, rapid tilt there. There we go, that's better. Kind of interesting jumble of things here. I'm not sure what these things on the flatbed are. They could be some stands or something. I'm not sure what they are, but they've been here for at least the last 4 days. Got like a fabrication thing over here. I believe they just moved that yellow crane over here recently. Today, actually. I think it passed me on the way from the build site. When I was going over to the build site earlier today, I believe that yellow crane passed me on its way here. This one there in the center. Other than that, if there's anything you'd like to hear more about, let me know. I can talk about a bunch of different things. So I gotta do more research about certain things, and then I can come on with a plan here. I'll take a bunch of notes. Start jotting things down. Take a look at the tank farm here to the left. I don't see any tankers down there right now. I see the two helium tanks over there on their side. I can zoom in on that too. Got some wind coming in here. Tilt down. All right, that's better. Good. And so we do have two helium tanks, and saw some liquid nitrogen tankers leaving today, and also liquid oxygen. Today is warm, and it would be warmer without the umbrella, but we do have some nice cool breeze coming through. There's some type of sea turtle ink here too. That may be, there's like a turtle, kind of like a dune buggy thing. It's one of those golf cart kind of things with a big turtle shell on it. I'm not sure if these sea turtle ink people are related to them, but maybe they are. They might be doing, because there is some lady or person in that dune buggy with the turtle shell that has waved at me a few times. I'm just not sure who it is. They wear like a mask, and it's hard to see, or hard to tell who is waving. Not sure whether to wave back or what. If you know what the deal is on that, let me know. So there was a tremendous number of people at the beach last night for the 4th of July. I didn't do any photos or video of those events, but I did do the one short video of one of those emergency flares that I had out. I've had that flare for over a year. I have lit one or two others of that same flare about in the last year, but just for fun. But those things put out a lot of light. I got it at Walmart about a year or so ago when I bought a kayak a while back, and that was one of the emergency things that I got for the kayak, was that flare. Just saw Cosmic Perspectives drive by in the truck there. There is a company that makes undersea submarines called Triton Submarines. Triton Submarines. And you can find them on LinkedIn, or you can maybe do a Google search and find Triton Submarines. And they do like luxury personal submarines. Kind of interesting group of people. There's some other companies as well, but the place that I've been gathering together those connections is on the OceanCam website under the, I think it's the missions, yeah, under the missions page. There's also on LinkedIn, I got a bunch of friends, and it's over 1,000, over 1,300, I think, at the moment. Different space personnel from different companies like Raytheon and Lockheed and Intuitive Machines. I'll go through a bunch of names, and just some of these are some major companies in the space industry, or some of them are even newer type companies. We got Maxar, we got Mynaric, we got Boeing, of course. You got I may have one or two Grumman people. There are some Ernst & Young. There's also KPMG. These are more in the financial sector with tax returns and attorneys and stuff like that. You can do a Google search and see what the top 4 accounting firms are, or the top 10 legal firms, and see what pops up on the Google screen there. I've been reaching out to those people over the last year, and have a bunch of friends right now from some of those top accounting firms. But the idea and the key behind that is to make those industry connections so that when the time comes, when there's an opportunity, or when I can provide a service to these guys, or they can help me out in some way, or we can collaborate, that it's much easier. There's some type of history, or we got the connections already made. So that's the idea behind it. So one of the things that Stefan had mentioned was that a while back I got some video of one of the GSU tank test tanks being blowing up. They did a burst test, and Stefan was, or Steven was, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. That's why I'm saying both. He mentioned that they might be doing another pressure test or burst test on this. And with this tank that we're seeing here in the center, so this one might be, they might do a test to, up till failure, or with liquid nitrogen, or some crowd testing on this tank here, I believe, and so that might spill over into the parking lot again. I probably wouldn't park my truck here for that event, although it's an option, but more likely, if I'm awake that day and allowed to be over there at the roadblock, I will be over 2 miles up west of here at the roadblock with the Nikon camera pointing at it, and I'll probably have the iPhone active on that day too, but not live streaming with the. I probably won't be live streaming with the Nikon, but I will do some occasional uploads of the footage of the ongoing test with the. With this tank we're looking at here. I will do a lot of recording of video as long as I'm allowed to stand over there at the roadblock of the events down here. And the reason why is because the iPhone, when I'm live streaming with that, we will lose signal, and I don't have a way to log back into the iPhone with any of the remote software to reactivate the live stream. So I could do it with the larger setup using the Nikon camera. I just haven't decided to do that. I could leave a remote truck cam here and continuously reactivate it with the iPhone. Yeah, that is an option. I'd have to move a bunch of stuff around to take stuff off of the remote camera site and move it down to here onto the truck. Yeah, that is it is an opportunity though. It's yeah. All right, I'll zoom out. Doing a lot of live streaming today, and not so much shorter segments, but if anything spectacular or specific happens, I will somehow make that a shorter segment. I have the other camera next to me too, so if anything happens, I can use the other camera for that shorter segment. I'm still getting my feet wet again though. You know, I've been mostly off-site doing remote camera stuff for the last 6 months maybe. So, you know, you gotta, if you're a painter or whatever, you just want to start painting stuff. Maybe, I'm not a painter, so I can't say, but sometimes you just got to get into it and start doing stuff, and then, you know, you can finesse it later on after you got back into the swing of things. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not wanting to, I don't want to replicate what I used to do, but I'm bringing it up to the next, whatever today's version of that is for me. And I've got some new things that I've been doing, and I'll probably keep developing that. Get a better shot than this. Some type of vehicle from Florida coming in. One thing I would say is the vehicles look a lot shinier, you know. I don't know if they're cleaner or what, but definitely things look shinier than during the winter. ask a question here. Does anyone know during a static fire, they move all the trucks and everything, all the remote cameras out of this spot, right? Nobody's allowed to leave a remote camera or a truck cam here. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. Because as it stands, if I were to do a truck cam or whatever, the only opportunities I would have the capability of filming are, you know, like right now, but also like a burst test for the for like the tanker in front of us, or maybe the can crusher test would be another one. Can crusher test, burst test, and I guess lifting in of the Starship. That would be another thing that could be on a truck cam that it could get. So those are, I guess, 3 types of things that could be recorded using the truck cam. Huh? I'm trying to weigh whether it's worth doing a truck cam, because I would have to do a lot of prep for that, versus just stick with what I got and keep it ready for a static fire or something like that. Because the setup that I have right now, I haven't touched it since the last time I did a remote camera live stream, and all I have to do is put my camera in there, reactivate the data only service, and then put my computer in, and then it's ready to go. So. If you're wondering if anything's going to happen, I'm not sure if anything's going to happen, but I'm just putting in the time, so there's no certain cutoff, or I'm not expecting anything to happen. So if you're wondering what's going on, then it's just a general live stream. I can change the title later so that it says general live stream, and it seemed like a nice time of day to do a live stream, and that's why I'm out here. Kind of like a testing of the equipment also, not having been doing this for a while. If anything's happening over there at the build site, let me know. I can always go back over there and check it out. I may be done with the build site for today though. We'll see. There is some science to the idea of, there's something called barefoot connections. And it's the idea of being barefoot on the earth, or being connected, being grounded. So if you work at a computer, or if you're wearing rubber shoes or sandals, or if you're not directly connected to the earth, you know, there's some people have created like sheets, like bed sheets with even for a computer workspace, something you can put your feet on or lean your wrists on or whatever. So that it's recommended that you get about 9 hours of contact with the earth every day to to get all your rhythms and everything in sync with the earth. So, and it's supposed to improve your sleep and everything else like that. So if you can get barefoot, or there is a company called Barefoot Connections that makes them. They're not a sponsor of the show or anything, but I've known about them for over 12 years now. They have some sheets, bed sheets and other types of things, and I'm sure some other companies make similar technology, so that connected to the copper wire on the grounding outlet for a house or in an office, you can plug this sheet in, or plug this armrest or whatever it is for you, feet pad or whatever. You can be connected, grounded while you work, and the different EMFs in the environment get grounded, so you're not having a constant voltage, alternating voltage going through your body, and kind of just sitting in your cytoplasm. I say that because I have my shoes to the left here, and I'm standing barefoot on the ground here next to the camera. I'm getting some grounding time in here right now. But sometimes people can feel jittery or strange or foggy in the brain and stuff like that, and one of the things that might be able to help that is to just take your shoes off and put your feet on the ground, and or jump in the ocean, or something that'll ground you. One of the interesting things I saw, I believe it was this year, was the decadal planning by Johns Hopkins University, showing their plans on a orbitlander to the moon, Enceladus. What they did not include in that decadal $4 billion, I believe it was somewhere between $2 and $4 billion, depending on the version of the plan that you're looking at, to go and send a orbiter around Enceladus for a couple of years, and then to land it on the surface and drive a little rover around. But considering that the surface of Enceladus is thought to be ice, it'd be maybe more interesting to send a submarine to Enceladus. So maybe that's my goal. If I have any influence on that, or a voice toward that mission, would be to add a little submarine onto it. Maybe 7-foot long submarine, 4 feet wide, with some type of transmission capability, so that we can send a signal to the Earth from the oceans on Enceladus. And I don't know if we need a drill or not. There are openings in the ice on the south pole of Enceladus already that spew water vapor into the atmosphere and into the orbit around Enceladus, and even into the orbit around Saturn already. So the vapor is already escaping the water vapor is escaping from Enceladus. I'm not sure the form of that water vapor, whether it's ice, just particulate getting ejected out of the pathways on the South Pole into orbit, or whether it's just actual water that gets thrown out. But if water can get thrown out into orbit, I would imagine there are some large enough holes for us to manually or automatically dunk. We would, just like you would dunk a basketball, we would dunk a submarine down into the oceans beneath that ice. And maybe it's not as hard as it could be. Maybe we have like 3 or 4 of these submarines on the Orbit-Lander, 5 or 6 feet long. I think I said 7 feet. 7 feet long and 3-4 feet wide. And one after another, we fire them into that opening. And at least one of them should work. And that'd be pretty awesome. Have a submarine in the ocean on another moon out there in the solar system, sending back some video imagery of the ocean water. But for a $4 or $5 billion mission that's already under planning, proposed, I'm sure we could modify the surface mission and make it more of an ocean mission, considering that the amount of money being spent if they choose to go forward with the mission, and the area that could be covered underneath the ice versus just sending a rover on top of the ice. It'd be more of a scientific mission if we be much more exciting for the Ocean Camera Space Corp mission for them to send a submarine than to send a rover. Sander, cool. Hey, Lauren. So how much money would that cost to modify or to add a submarine to the Orbit-Lander mission? I know some people at the in the different NASA complexes do watch the show, and I know several people in the different sciences do watch the show. So whether you're at Grumman or some of the other companies, drop a message. Let me know how much it would cost to construct a camera in a submarine and attach it to the Orbit-Lander type of trajectory to Enceladus. We have a lot of different cylindrical type of objects up there in space right now around the Earth and possibly around the Moon. So we have that aerodynamic technology already developed. It would almost be like a missile. Basically, we're talking about a 7-foot long missile that can function underneath the water in the ocean in a salty environment with cameras, and with the capability of transmitting the things that we get to back to Earth, back to the Moon, maybe into the Deep Space Network for us to get it back to the Earth here. Sander asks, are there any road closures today? Not today. Tomorrow, I believe there is a road closure planned. I have to see if that's still active or whether it's been canceled. But as of last week, there was a road closure scheduled for tomorrow, the 5th of July 2022. William. Kind of a steady stream of people going to the beach. Sometimes it's like more SpaceX people going to party down by the beach, but I think some of these people might be just people from the general environment that want to go to the beach. Sander asks, so no rollout for Starship or any static fire tests? Not today, Sander. No, not today. Maybe possibly tomorrow. I'm not sure. Someone mentioned something about Elon tweeting something about Starship. So if you check it out, let me know what it says. For a Monday like today is, this is the least amount of activity you could almost ever see here at SpaceX on a Monday. I guess if there were a lot of rain, if we had a huge, tremendous rainstorm, it could be this amount or possibly a little bit less, but this is pretty low on the visual activity that could be seen here. It looks like there are some people on a lift underneath the orbital launch platform. I'll zoom in on that. You can see there under the OLP, orbital launch platform, there are some gentlemen or people on that blue lift. I can tilt up and get a better shot of that. That's pretty good. Yeah, the website currently is oceancam.space, like ocean camera.space. I think I have both websites, oceancamera.space and oceancam for short.space. zoom in out. As far as the ocean off the coast here, it's pretty shallow water, at least as far as I've been out, and it is kind of cloudy ocean. I'm not sure how long it takes to get deep off of the coast here at the Gulf of Mexico, but it's not like blue clear water or anything. If they had blue water here, crystal clear water like they do in the Caribbean, that'd be real nice. I'd be out here scuba diving every day. But if any of you have any scuba diving companies or businesses or anything like that, then I am an advanced scuba diver. I have done some nitrox diving as well. I would enjoy being a part of what you got going on. One of the reasons when I look at like companies like Triton Submarines out of Florida, or some of the other companies, is they're doing awesome ocean work, like Nautilus or Explore.org. They have these submarines that go into the ocean, and they have live streams from the ocean. And or like Triton Submarines goes down to like the couple miles down underneath the ocean in their mini sub. Those are the companies that have capability of building what would work on another moon like Enceladus. They're already doing it here on the Earth, so. It'd be awesome to work with that type of a company. I also believe in the Houston area here in Texas, they have the big astronaut submersible training facility, and it'd be cool to get some time in that tank. trying to think if there's anything else to say here about anything. No, I think that's good. That's all I got to say about that. So at the probably in another 8 minutes, it'll be a full hour, and I will wrap it up, I believe, at that time. So probably another 8 minutes or so, 7-8 minutes. I will be on site here most likely tomorrow and throughout the week, so that's what you can look forward to. I'm looking forward to it. This parking lot here used to be a lot more busy, and they've organized it quite a bit. Sander asks, are there still a lot of employees around, or is it calm now? Yeah, it is. It's much calmer right now. There aren't a lot of people around, and that's most likely because of the 4th of July. On a normal, typical Monday day or during a weekday like today, if it weren't a holiday, there would be a lot of, there would be, at this site here, at the launch site, it would be at least 80 to 100 more people here than are here right now. Probably 84 or 5 more people than are, on average, than are here right now. So probably only about maybe 5 people here, I imagine. Whereas versus probably around 90 or so on average, but it could easily quadruple that. But it is very organized here, and they did that right before the Starship presentation a while back with Elon and the rest of them. Ren Flynn says Jessica Kirsch has surpassed in subscribers. Well, she deserves it. Yes, she deserves it, I guess. I don't follow her show, but if she's out here and she's doing the work, then good for her. Good for her. I believe the Chinese, there's some interesting stuff here. The Chinese have these 12 animals. Every year has a different Chinese animal. Year of the tiger, year of the boar or the pig, year of the dragon, They got different years, and I believe Jessica Kirsch's Year of the Rabbit. So take that for what it's worth. I believe she's also a Gemini, so Gemini, Year of the Rabbit. Quite a combination. I am a dragon, astrological sign Cancer. So I'm more of a turtle. What can I say? So. Incidentally, I believe Elon is he's a astrologically he is a Cancer sign, but I believe he is 50 or 51. I believe I'm not remembering exactly what Chinese sign he is, but it's something interesting that you might look up. Take the year of Elon's birth, right? And you type in the number of the year, 19 whatever it was, and then you put the year, the 4-digit year in Google, space Chinese sign, and that will show you the year of according to the Chinese astrology. What not only is he a Cancer sign, water sign, he is a whatever that animal sign is, and that might tell you a little bit about his overall personality and approach to life. I'm going to do another 5 minutes. That last 5 minutes went too fast, so I'm going to do another 5. What I can also tell you is I don't see myself as a videographer or a photographer. I've been a multimillionaire before in the past, so I'm not the same type of person that might have been someone who was younger than me trying to make money. I've already had a lot of money to my name, and I've also been I have a meditative yoga background, so I've expanded out to the universe, and I've been everything. I've been merged with all that is. So I am not your average YouTuber. So whatever. All right. If you know of a way to move Ocean Camera Space Corp forward into the next level, maybe beyond videography here at SpaceX, but in partnership or collaboration or some type of entry or lift to the next level here at Ocean Cam, I am ready for the change, and I've positioned everything in my power to make that jump like a frog to the next lily pod. But that is so I am in position for the next jump personally. But if you have if you know of a way or have an idea or something for that jump to manifest or to happen, or actions I can do or whatever, type a note and let's make it happen. I am going to be chatting with somebody tomorrow morning about something called the Long-Term Stock Exchange, LTSE, about their listing requirements. I had a chat a couple weeks ago with a gentleman from that company, and I'm going to chat with another person at that company about what their requirements are to list. So that's just one of the things going on. I will keep moving forward as best I can as the ideas and inspiration come to me. Whether it's here at SpaceX, taking video like I'm doing now and chatting, or whether it's like I've been doing the last 4 months or so, more of a remote type of thing, and just doing LinkedIn and reaching out and making a lot of connections and other stuff, improving the website, and seeing what other people are doing in the industry. You know. However it happens, I'm doing what I can to make it happen. Remember, the goal is to take video of the water on another moon or planet, under the ocean, in the ocean, under the from the surface level. You know, not from orbit, not satellite imagery. We're not talking about satellite imagery from hundreds, if not thousands of miles away. We're talking right there, 1 foot away. We're taking surface level video imagery, even ocean imagery, where we have a submarine in the ocean on the other moon. So we're not talking orbit. We're talking water right there in front of us. Not debatable. We don't care whether it's it could be any type of liquid. Doesn't have to be H2O, but it's always nice to go somewhere where there is water, because what's the point of spending money to find liquid, some other type of unusable liquid on another moon or planet, and when we can go somewhere where there is water and get that video imagery and have a destination for future collection missions, so that we can live off the planet and maybe produce fuel, grow crops and everything else. So if everything we've been told about all the other moons and planets in the solar system is correct, then it is relatively inhabitable. But if it is incorrect, if the information we've been fed by the different government organizations around the globe over the years has been incorrect, and if they have been hiding information, then it's good for the commercial sector to get out there and prove whether it's true or not, so that we, the people, can finally know the truth to these matters and choose if we want to go to another moon or planet ourselves, rather than continuing to give our money to organizations which are secretive, trust that they have our best interest in mind, and that they will share all the juicy information with us. So I would rather believe that there is a commercial organization that is willing to go and take the surface level and subsurface level video imagery, and is not afraid to rock the boat with discoveries. A lot of times discoveries are kept secret because they would be too transformational for the current powers that be here on the Earth. So when you have a nice cushy job and you're getting paid a lot of money, and a discovery comes along that would uproot your dominion, then it is threatening. So I'm for all people here on the Earth, all life forms here on the Earth, and also all life throughout the universe, because I have, again, been one with all the different beings in the universe through my meditation experience. It took me 5 years, and I had hundreds of experiences, and you too can go beyond rockets and the need for spaceships by learning to meditate, whether it's through Monroe Institute binaural beats, or some type of Vipassana meditation, a Buddhist thing, or some other type of Zen or yoga or whatever it is, where you can relax, maintain your awareness, and explore what you feel. Use your perception to sense things which are beyond your boring everyday five senses. So that's the goal of yoga union, or increasing your perception, your awareness, so that you can. A lot of people are content being human. A lot of people don't mind just continuing to be a human, but if you want to believe that you are something greater than what you're taught in school and everything else, then maybe you would like to develop some of your spidey senses and perceive in ways which are not written about in your everyday biology textbooks. If you believe that you are just a hunk of flesh with a limited lifetime here on the earth, then after so many ticks of the clock that you will kick the bucket and dissolve into the nothingness and die, well, that's kind of a harsh belief system. And maybe some of the people like myself were saying that there is actually a lot more there, and then there are some people telling you not to look over there. Maybe it's worth looking over there because it is there, and some of the people who've been there, like myself, say there's a tremendous amount of there, and it's actually a fun place. I will leave you with this, wishing you the best, and I will be going to jump in the ocean here, just about 400 or 500 feet away. All right. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun for me. I like to ramble, but I will do some more research and maybe come better prepared tomorrow with more SpaceX related things that I can chat about in the news, and give my thoughts around those things. Okay. Tune in again next time. Paul Michaels, Ocean Camera Space Corp CEO. And good night. Good day to you wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, in this dimension, or, that's right, the next dimension. Wishing you the best. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. Signing out.